In this video right here, Tally and I are going to teach you how to paint this very simple moonlit lake in acrylic paint. This is easy. It's a step-by-step guide making it perfect for beginners. So get those paintbrushes ready because yeah, here we go. If you plan on painting along with us, we already went ahead and did you a favor and put links down below for all the products, supplies, and colors we will be using in this tutorial. If you click on any one of those links, hey, thank you so much because that helps support my channel. Now to the tutorial. When it comes to painting our moonlit lake, we are going to start with our sky. Create a basic gradient of white and your favorite red to make a soft baby pink at our horizon. Fade the pink up towards the top of our canvas, but make sure you don't bring it up all the way. This blank section right here is going to be for our baby blue section of our sky. To get a soft baby blue color, take phthalo blue and mix it with white. Take our blue and start blending it towards our pink section. Remember to leave your strongest blue color at the top of your canvas. This will help create a focal point later on in the tutorial. To create our lake, we're going to use the same blue just with less white in it. Blend in at the bottom of your canvas the blue and pull the color up towards the pink. But don't overlap the pink. We want to make sure that we keep our pink and our blue separate. Now we can blend this all smooth with a bigger brush. Now take a ruler and a paintbrush with black paint on it and drop in a horizon line. This is going to be the base of our distant hills. Now use that same paintbrush and black paint and we can drop in some silhouetted hills. Remember, these hills are way in the background, so they won't have much detail. Just add in some basic inclines and declines. Don't get too carried away with your distant hills because remember, these are in the background, so make them subtle, but make them interesting. On the left side of your canvas, drop in a basic tree trunk with black paint. Making your tree trunk line a little wavy will actually give off the illusion that there's bark and gnarls in the tree, which you will see later on in the tutorial. With a fan brush and black paint, start dropping in leaves on the tree. All you need to do is use the corner of your fan brush when tapping in the leaves and apply different pressures at different times. This will give you different leaf effects. Well, our tree trunk needs something to hold on to, so let's drop in some grassy land. With black paint, block in a basic shape that shifts from high to low to high. Leave the high ends on the outside of your canvas and the low end towards the center. This will help direct the viewer's eye to the center of the painting. When you create this incline to decline effect in the center of your painting, you're actually creating focal points, which like we talked about before, you're directing the viewer's eye in a certain position of your painting, which is a strong and powerful tool you have as an artist. And you'll see how this pays off a little bit later in the painting. Yeah, I know we're a tease here, but trust me, it's worth waiting for. While your paint is still wet, add a little bit of water or medium to your black. And I mean literally a drop. This is just gonna help it flow off your brush for when we're gonna create grass here in just a moment. Take any fan brush with that new black paint mixture and load your fan brush up with just a little bit of paint. Now on our silhouetted hill, just apply a little bit of pressure to get your bristles to bloom open and swoop up. At the end of your swoop, make sure you pull away from your canvas and congrats, you have just now made some simple grass. Now all you gotta do is just repeat this across your entire silhouetted hill. Now we're gonna take that thinner black paint and any thin brush you have control with. We can add some basic branches to our tree. Basically, you just connect the leaves and the sections with the branches that you're going to be dropping in here. Feel free to add some bare branches too, as it will add to the natural effect of this landscape. Now, if you absolutely suck at painting branches, and trust me, I know some of you do, if you make any branches that just don't look right or are just crappy overall, simple little trick here is just cover it up with more leaves and you'll be fine. Hey, don't skip. This is the shameless promotion section that you're really gonna love because I talk about me, where I say you can help me out by hitting that subscribe button and like button down below. And if you wanna go above and beyond, you can become a YouTube channel member for the low price of $1. So that way I can continue to bring you awesome content. Like I said, you can't skip because this self-promotion is already over. All right, let's add a little more to our landscape here and drop in a bush in the bottom right-hand corner. Use your fan brush and use the same tapping technique that we did for the leaves, but this time make the taps closer together. With a thin brush, you can actually add in some reeds that are coming out of your bush with a thin black paint mixture and just swooping up and making some simple single strokes. To give our midground a little more, let's just say characteristics, we can actually take a dagger brush or angle shader and drop in some coves and banks in the distance. Now you can add these banks and coves a lot sooner in the tutorial. It's just Tally kind of threw me a little bit of a curveball and went back and added this. We were kind of, to be honest, having fun, listening to music, and doing a little bit of drinking. So things got a little out of order, but hey, you know, sorry, not sorry. Moving on. All right, time to add a little bit of King Harvest in this painting and do some dancing in the moonlight.
Nobody's gonna know who that is.
What do you mean nobody's gonna get that reference? They literally have the best song about moons. You guys don't know King Harvest?
Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah, that's them. It's a good song. With a round filbert brush and white paint, drop in a small circle to create a low hanging moon. If you want to give your moon some texture, as if you can see some like crevices? If you want to see like your moon has texture on it, don't use just plain white. You can actually add in a little bit of blue or gray, and it looks like it's gonna have different peaks and valleys in it. Crevices? Crevasses? Google, help me out.
Crevice.
Okay, good. I think I got part of it right. Words are tough sometimes. I don't even know how I do these videos half the time. Moving on. With your white paint and a thin brush, we can add some moon ripples in our water. Just make some lines back and forth, and remember to leave gaps between the lines. Don't cluster them up too much. Also, be sure to make your lines smaller and thinner as they get closer to the foreground, since they're getting further away from the light source. Okay, let's Hitchcock this painting up and add some birds. You think they're gonna get that reference? Was that a more modern pool for you back there in the peanut gallery?
They better know that.
It's these days. Learn the classics. Hitchcock was a master of his craft. Great artist out there. Watch his films. Rear Window is my favorite, just saying. Great film. With a script liner brush and thinned down black paint, add in some birds by making different versions of flat V shapes. Make some small, make some big, and this will add to the illusion that they're either flying away from us or flying towards us in this painting. You know what the best part about this tutorial right here is the fact that it's so simple that you can experiment with it. You don't have to follow this tutorial step by step. We're just here for inspiration. Feel free to add whatever you want or make it as simple as you want. We just want you to build some confidence, and you can do this painting right here with acrylic or oil. Both are perfect for it. Now, if you need any more help, or perhaps you want to see more tutorials from Tally and myself, do me a favor and leave me a comment down below. And while you're down there, like I said, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you do paint it, hey, make sure you show us on Twitter and Instagram and follow me on those platforms as well. But if you need another tutorial to paint along to and you're looking for something simple to build that confidence, gonna do you a favor, like always, and put a video over here to the side. And until next time, I'm gonna go dance in the moonlight. But as always, peace. Everybody's just dancing in the moonlight.